What is up, everyone? And welcome to Final Fantasy Tactics, The War of the Lions. So I finally returned to Final Fantasy. It's been almost a year since I played a Final Fantasy game on this channel. The last Final Fantasy game I played was Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origins last year. That playthrough ended in May of last year. And now it's time for Final Fantasy Tactics almost a year later. I've actually only played two spin-off games on this channel, Final Fantasy spin-off games on this channel. I played, like I said, Stranger of Paradise, and I played World of Final Fantasy. However, I took the playthrough down. I took that playthrough down. Deleted all the videos for that playthrough. And this is the third spin-off game that I'll be playing on this channel. And one of my personal favorites. As for my history with Final Fantasy Tactics, well, it started in 2001. I got a little bit of a story. I'll try to keep the story as short as possible, but it started with me and my stepdad. We went to Walmart to get a game, and I saw a game that I wanted. It wasn't Final Fantasy Tactics. It was Champions of Norrath Return to Arms. And I didn't know it at the time, but it was online only. I bought that game, and we took it back to the house, and I put it in my PS2 to try to play it, and it said you needed an online connection to play it. So I told my mom and stepdad what it said, and they took me back to Walmart since I couldn't play it because I didn't have an online connection. So I went back to Walmart. They actually gave us our money back. They let us return the game, gave the money back. At first they didn't want to, but they decided to let us. Anyway, we got the money back. We went back to the gaming section, and I saw Final Fantasy Tactics, and I saw Final Fantasy 8, and I got both of those games for the same price as Champions of Norrath Return to Arms. And so, yeah, I got those two games. I brought them back to the house, and the first one I played was actually Final Fantasy Tactics. I was more interested in it because I had no idea what it was. Like, I never played a tactical RPG before at the time. I didn't even know what a tactical RPG was. So when I was playing it, I didn't understand what the heck was going on. I was really confused. And so I actually put it down for like a year. I didn't play it for a whole year. I played it for a little bit when I first got it in 2001. This whole story started back in 2001, by the way, if I didn't say that already. But yeah, I put it down for a whole year because I couldn't figure out how to play it. So I picked it up again in 2002 to play it again. And I actually beat it this time. I was determined to beat it, and I actually beat it. And that was back in 2002. And then I played it a couple years later, in like 2004, 2005, and I beat it again. So I've beaten this game twice. Not the War of the Lions version, by the way. I'm talking about the PS1 version, for the record. I've actually never played the War of the Lions. The only reason I'm playing the War of the Lions is because I couldn't get the PS1 version to work on emulator, so I decided just to play the War of the Lions version instead. And yeah, that's it. That's all I really gotta say. Let's go ahead and start the game now. This will be 100% completion, as usual. I gotta say that because sometimes I get comments like, is this gonna be 100% completion and all that? Yes. All my playthroughs are for the most part 100% completion. I try to show off every single thing in every game that I play. So let's go ahead and start it up here. So the text is going to be a little bit different in the PS1 version. I am Arazlam. I think it was Al-Luzlam or something like that in the PS1 version. Student of Ivalice's middle age. Ivalice is an area in Final Fantasy. It was in Final Fantasy 12. It was also in what was that one PS1 game? Vagrant Story. Yeah, Vagrant Story took place in Ivalice. And then the other tactical games, Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced and Final Fantasy Tactics A2 Grimoire of the Rift, were also both in Ivalice as well. And I played both of those games too. You are familiar with the War of the Lions, no? It was a bitter war of secession that rent the land of Ivalice in two. Here we first find mention of... Now this is a name I never knew how to pronounce when I was younger. And I still don't really know how to pronounce his name to this day. Delita or Delita. I don't know how to pronounce the dude's name. Hyrule. A Hither Tofor. I don't know what. Unknown young man. The hero who would draw the curtain on this dark act of our history. His is a heroism of great renown, a story familiar to all who dwell within our land. Ah, but what the eyes sees is oftentimes a mere fragment of the truth. There was another young man, the youngest of House, another name I don't know how to pronounce, House Yulv. I don't know. Beowulf, I don't even know. Long famed for producing leaders of knights and men. There is no official record of the role he played on history's stage. However, according to the Durai papers, the existence of which became known to the public only this last year, they had long lain concealed in church archives. This forgotten young man is, in fact, the true hero. Yeah, so he's portrayed as like a villain by the church, but he's a hero. The church maintains he was a heretic, an inciter of unrest, and disturber of the peace. Which account is to be believed? I guess we'll find out, right? Well, I already know. Join me in my search to uncover the answer. But before we begin, might I ask you to share with me your name, the date of your birth? Would you like my social security number as well, my address? I can give you that as well if you'd like. So usually I change the character's name to Razor XP, but we're going to leave it with Ramza. And you guys get to find out my birthday. I've never said my birthday in a video. So yeah, November 18th. I don't know why it says 26 Scorpio, but I know what Scorpio is, but I don't know what the 26 is all about. But that's my birthday, November 18th. Square Enix presents the greatest game of all time. Well, some would say that, probably. It's a good game. I wouldn't say greatest, though. The Zodiac Brave story. Final Fantasy Tactics. Is this where they riding the chocobos and all that? Yep. Yep, there it is. I remember this. Yep. This is iconic right here, guys. Man, it's hard to believe. Like we've come so far with so many Final Fantasy games and all that, and it's just amazing. Like the whole series is just like there's very few bad games in the Final Fantasy series. All of them are pretty amazing. It's very loud though. I will say that. I have to turn the volume down some. And we're getting close to Final Fantasy 16. That'll be coming out in a couple months. Well, wait. No, 3 months. It comes out in June, right? I don't know. It's coming out in a few. I'll just say a few months, because I don't remember the exact. Oh, Father, abandon not your wayward children of Ivalice, but deliver us from our sins. Oh, too fast. Lady of Velia, it is time. I'll not be much longer, Agrius. Did I pronounce her name right, guys? Your escort has already arrived, Majesty. Please, heed the good lady's words, Highness. You must hurry. Oh, I remember that dude. I'm not going to say his name yet, because I'll say his name later, but I remember that guy. Still in here, are you? It's been the better part of an hour. Yep, Gafgarian. Yep. You forget yourself, sir. You are in the presence of the princess. Mayhap bowed heads would less offend. You would do well to waste less time on idle pleasantries. I see even the noble order of the Northern Sky cannot rid itself on vulgar knaves. Rid itself of vulgar knaves. A guard captain in these rain-sodden hinterlands ought not expect chivalry. We are in employ of the order, not of it. Our pay does not cover trite courtesies to the likes of you. Govern your tongue. Enough. Let us be on our way. The Father watch over you, child. And you, elder. Uh-oh. Wounded soldier. Wounded knight. Milady, the enemy is upon us. Duke Goltana's men. We are paid for this. Time to earn our keep. What is it, Ramza? You above getting paid on a job? I'm a knight, no longer just another sellsword. Right then, to battle. Alright, we're gonna get to the first battle here. Deliver us, O Lord. They hear the crest of the Black Lion. Duke Goltana must be mad. Does he mean to start a war? You there, wench. You cannot hope to defeat us. You will surrender the princess. If not, well, I would hate to see anything happen to that pretty face of yours. Head on assault. These swords of Goltana lack wits, one and all. In that case, we should be able to handle this without you, Gafgarian. Mayhap you could, but there's no money to be made in that. Lad, Ramza, with me. Alright, so Gafgarian and Agrius, they have pretty powerful attacks that you can use. They have good range on them. Kill them all. Leave no man standing. You would have us slaughter them? Are you mad? Kill them here, and you'll have played into Duke Goltana's hands. We need only put them to rout. I find dead men rout more easily. Yeah, and they'll automatically attack and all that. He's going to do his range attack here. Shadow Blade. And it heals him for how much damage he deals. As for... Is this like, Is this like accumulate? No, it's not accumulate. That's the... I don't know if he has... We get job points though for doing that. Okay, yep, there we go. Every action that you take in the game, you'll get EXP and then job points, which you'll use to upgrade your jobs and learn new skills and everything. Oh, we got stop on him. The knights are going to have to move up and attack, though. They have to get in melee range. They don't have any range attacks. The squire actually does have range attacks, though, because the squire can throw stones. There's also a chemist in the battle, too, over to the left. Chemists are pretty good because they can throw, like, items and stuff. They can throw, like, potions. See? Every other character has to, like... I think be in melee range to use healing. But they can throw them from a distance. So that's kind of cool. And they like scream whenever they die in this game. So I can move up and attack the knight if I want to. I think they changed the name of some of the abilities though, because like... I don't remember Rush and I don't remember Salve. I remember the main character getting an ability called Yell though, that was really good. I think it was called Yell anyway. I mean, if you attack from behind, you deal extra damage, I think. Better accuracy, of course. Squire's not really doing a whole lot. Judgment Blade. Got stop on him too. Gained a job level, nice. Not that it's really going to matter too much. But I won't say anything more about that. Even though this is a 20-plus-year-old game, I'm still not going to spoil anything that goes on in the game. But you just see that dude's name, Biggs. I bet Wedge was in this battle too. Wouldn't be a Final Fantasy game about Biggs and Wedge. There's Biggs right here. Let's see if we can spot Wedge. Nope, Wedge isn't in this battle, but he'll probably be in a battle later. Also, you have bravery and faith. That determines how much damage you'll do. From like bravery is for physical attacks, and then faith's for magic attacks. Also, zodiac signs play a big role in this game because that determines how much damage you'll deal and how much you'll receive from like another zodiac sign or whatever. So like certain zodiac signs are better against others and all that. There we go, killed him. Oh, he tried to break his helm. If that would have worked, that person would have lost his helm. Which means his defense would have went down, and I think also if you equip stuff, it boosts your HP too. I might be wrong about that though. Yeah, this first battle's pretty easy. It's almost impossible to lose with Gapgarian and Agrius in your group. Gained a job level. There we go, got him.
The princess.
Oh, there's actually cutscenes in this. That's cool.
Be quick and try making a little less noise.
I'll not take orders from you.
You've quite a mouth on you, princess. Forgive me. 'Tis your birth and faith that wrong you, not I.
Hold there!
Is it truly him?
Yes, I've never played the War. Like I said, I've never played the War Lines version.
Delita, he lives?
Oh, it is the
Why does
Lita.
he fight under the banner of Duke Goltana?
I got his name right. I think I said something else. I think I got it right. I think I got it right the second time. I think I said it wrong the first time. Records of the hero Delita first appear 1 year before the great. The loss of the 50-year war saw knights returning from the front strip of livelihood. their fealty to the crown and nobility abandoned. Many became rogues and traitors, men donning the thief's cloak and plotting treason against the crown. It was a time of great unrest for Ivalice. Murder and theft were commonplace. Many were the young adventurer and mage who stepped forward to counter this threat. Of such, the city of Garland too saw its share. I hate chapter 1, the meager. I hate reading dialogue fast. The Royal Military Academy at Garland. Another Wayne was struck last night on its way to Yugioh. The Corpse Brigade again. Wonder where all this leads. Delita, what do you make of this? I'm not sure. I have my guesses, but I'm listening. I think Duke Larg is coming to Garland. Duke Larg? Why? Not just the Duke, the Marquis Elmdor de Limberry too. That's the first I've heard of it. This has not the sound of a state visit. All of Ivalice is in turmoil. The Order's supposed to be keeping things under control, but the fact is they number too few. And they mean to bolster their numbers with us. Alright everybody, form up. The Order of the Northern Sky has an assignment for its Knights Apprentice. As I'm sure you're already aware, the member of brigands roaming Galleon is on the rise. Among them, the Corpse Brigade, a seditious lot with a grudge against the crown rogues, such as they must be dealt with. The Order has been commanded to undertake an operation to eliminate the brigade, an operation of a grand scale. It will not be acting alone. The Order will be joined by, among others, His Excellency Duke Larg's Royal Guard, stationed at Yugioh. This will leave Yugioh Castle undermanned. Your task will be to proceed there and support us from the rear by bolstering its defenses. The time to take up arms is upon you, young apprentices. I've just received word that a band of thieves, routed by our knights, flees here to Garland, seeking revenge. We'll move to stop them and finish the task of our brothers. You young apprentices, you will accompany us. This is but a squall before the storm of battle. Prepare yourselves at once. Dismissed. Alright guys, that'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for the next episode. Later.